Yeah, so we're here with Daniel Donato, great guitar player from Nashville. Can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do?
I'm Daniel Donato. I'm a great guitarist from Nashville.
There you go.
What I do is I play in this band called the Don Kelly Band. We play at this place called Robert's Western World, and we play there 4 nights a week. And the band's always had respected Nashville guitar players in the band. Brett Mason started in the band. Johnny Hyland, Guthrie Trapp, Red Volkart, who played with Merle Haggard for a while, was in the band. Kenny Vaughan, who plays with Marty Stewart, was in the band. Just a bunch of respected country guitarists.
Yeah. So yeah, we talked a little bit about that before. It's almost like it's an incubator for great guitar players to come and basically take it to the next level, so to speak.
Right. Absolutely. I mean, it's totally a gig that lets you decide where you want to grow. Like, I had seen J.D. Simo play with that band, and he had taken that gig in a completely different way and became his own person. Yeah. He's J.D. He's not. And but other guys like Guthrie and Kenny and Brad, like, they do sessions. Yeah. Which is awesome.
Yeah. So how about you? What are your plans?
Sessions are great, but man, if I could, I would love to just be Daniel. You know, if I could, release my own records and play my own stuff. I think that's where that's what I do best at.
Yeah. Always. What about guitar playing wise? How did you start out playing?
I started out playing. I'm like part of that Guitar Hero generation of guitar players. When Guitar Hero first came out, there were all these cool songs on there. Guns N' Roses. Yeah. There was some Green Day was on there. But Led Zeppelin, Queen, all that cool stuff was on there. And I had started playing that, and I liked the music. And then I turned on Appetite for Destruction one day. Yeah. Just by chance, and Paradise City came on. And just it turned like a light switch on in me. It's gonna last till I die. It's just loving music. Yeah, loving it.
So how did you go from there's a pretty big step from Guns N' Roses to that super clean country style that
100%.
How did you graduate into that?
Well, right when I turned 14, I was about to start high school. And my dad took me down to Lower Broadway, and Lower Broadway has, in Nashville, it has a bunch of clubs, and it's where Roberts is, and they always have live bands playing there all the time. And my dad and I walked in, and we sat down, and then within 10 minutes, the bass player for the band was asking me if I wanted to come and sit in, because I had long hair. He said I look like a musician. And I never played on stage before with a guitar, so we had played Old Time Rock and Roll by Bob Seger, and then a 12-bar blues in A. And I got off stage, and I felt like I'd been doing it always. I feel like I'd always been playing on stage, and I feel like that's what I want to do forever. Yeah. And that was country music that they were playing, besides Bob Seger and the blues. I mean, the band was playing a lot of Alan Jackson songs, and Ray Price songs, famous country singer, Merle Haggard, stuff like that. And so we started going down to Broadway more and more, and I saw the Don Kelly Band, and I saw J.D. playing, and it really resonated with me, and it really hit me hard. Yeah. And it was the most gorgeous thing I'd ever seen anybody do with a guitar. Yeah. It was amazing. And when J.D. got that gig, he didn't play country guitar. He learned how to do it so he could pay the bills. So it allowed him to have an approach to it that was completely unbiased, and it was just its own thing, and it really hit me. So I decided, I want to buy a Telecaster. Yeah. I want to learn how to play it.
So it must have been a big transition to start playing in that way, because it's a very different technique with the
everything's different.
Stuff and
everything.
So were you the guy that spent hours and hours and hours woodshedding for just practicing and practicing? Or?
Absurd amounts of hours. I used to do Steve Vai's 30-hour workout that he had in the guitar magazines.
I remember that.
I used to do that. Yeah. 2 or 3 times a month.
Oh wow.
I would practice every day. I had logs. I'd wake up 3 hours before school, go to school for 7 hours, come home and practice all night, all the time. I was a little kid. I had so much time on my hands, all this energy. And I would just learn Brent Mason licks and Johnny Highland licks and Roy Nichols and stuff. I just wanted to learn how to get this style of music down.
Yeah. So what about, obviously you play 4 nights a week. Do you still have time to practice or?
Always, yeah. You absolutely have time. You only have the time you make.
Yeah.
Chris Steele still plays mandolin 3 hours a day.
Yeah.
I mean, that dude is...
he is crazy good.
He's a master. Yeah. So I try to play at least 3 to 4 hours every day besides not having a gig.
Yeah.
And I try to always have a guitar near me.
Yeah.
I kind of get antsy if I don't. If I'm at home, it gets crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm always playing. Always listening. Always playing.
So what are the plans for you for the coming time?
Oh, put out records. I want to put out a good record. I want to put out a record that has good music, good guitar on it.
Yeah.
And I just want people to love it.
Well, we're looking forward to it for sure.
Absolutely.
So thanks so much.
Thank you so much.